Look, 5 goals to zip. They got off to a flyer, and I think they went inside 50 6 or 7 times for 5 goals. So I think we had the inside 50 count at the end of the quarter. First quarter was ours. There's some of the fundamentals were our way in the first quarter, but the scoreboard was the most important telling factor, and they used the ball a lot better than we did in the first quarter. Midfield, I think between the arcs, that area between the arcs was a real concern for us today. We coughed up. I think our stats show that on 4 or 5 occasions we had the ball in our hands in what you'd call a low-pressured situation where we've got options to choose from, and unfortunately we either kicked it to a Hawthorn player or the Hawthorn player was able to impact, and then it was turnover, fast, A-grade turnover, and they went inside 50 to space, and the game was we didn't score well at stoppage. We were certainly beaten at stoppage during the day in the sense of the scores from stoppage, but we turned the ball over in some areas that was just easy goals from our turnover that cost us, and on 5 of those occasions. They do. They use it very well. I mean, I think any team where you turn the ball over really poorly and you get caught on a really fast counter-attack, I think most clubs are pretty good at scoring on a really fast counter-attack. I don't think there's any doubt about that. You yourself want to create easy or fast turnovers, and you want to cough up slow turnovers where it's contested possession or go to stoppage, and we hand-delivered a couple, but you got to give them credit for actually reading the play as well. I mean, we were in unpressured situations, but they certainly not only read our decision, but they were able to capitalise on it, and they did it very, very well. And they started particularly well. 5 goals a zip. You're not going to win too many games giving a team a 5-goal start.
Your forwards seem to make the most of their opportunities. Sort of kicked a pretty reasonable score. Is that one encouraging sign in this game?
I think probably. Our spread of goal kickers is still good, if you like, but I thought our quality of inside 50 at times wasn't great. We weren't putting a favoured side to our forwards as well, so they made the most of the opportunity. I think that's fair to say.
You played 3 of the top 4 now, being comprehensively beaten in all 3 of those games. Do you think you might have been a little bit closer to the gap this year than those 3 results have sort of indicated?
I think if you look at it, each quarter we lost by a couple of goals, which is not really what you want to be able to create. But look, we think we'd like to play. The next month is really good for us to play against the best 4 teams. Well, 4 of the top 5, 4 of the top 6 teams. So today we didn't match it with them long enough. There's no doubt about that. That's what the scoreboard at the end says. But they took a lot of their opportunities and turned them into goals. And I think that was partly because of what they did, but also the quality of turnover we coughed up. Yeah, he was crooking out last session. He was crook and more flu, sort of headachy, dizziness sort of thing. And today he came in and he didn't look too good, so unfortunately had to miss.
Is that a bit to do with coming from Darwin and such a big drastic change in climate?
I don't think so. I mean, the rest of the players played Darwin and got today. I know. Look, I think most clubs are having some sort of flu or cold or whatever, and LJ didn't look like he had a lot of energy in him when he came into the rooms, and we sat down and spoke to him with the doc, and the doc sort of medically looked over him and tested him a few things that I just don't think he's in a fit enough state or a healthy enough state to play, which was certainly disappointing. We could have used with him out there.
Is Tom Scully likely to come back next week?
It'd be a chance, I think. Yeah. No, he was cross-training reasonably well. He was probably a low chance to play this week. But he seems to be cross-training okay. But he certainly is a day-to-day proposition.
There's been a bit of talk about his knee over the weekend. Is it a long-term concern at his age that he's having these problems already?
My experience has been with a number of players that players get to play, have very good careers over a number of years. I think Andrew McLeod had a knee injury at 25, 24, 25, and played till he was 34 or 5. Didn't seem to affect him. So it's how you manage it. But Tommy doesn't. When he was up and going, he hardly missed any of the training. So his loads, he was training as well, running as far. So I think his knee's in pretty good shape at the moment. So he's good enough and smart enough. He'll have a long-term career as long as it's well managed like every other player. So no, I don't see it as an issue.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.